Okay, so find your seat. So winter solstice, basically winter solstice means the stopping of the sun. So today is the starting of the days are going to start getting longer. Yeah, so sunset today is 4:38. So after today, you're going to start seeing that the sun's going to set a little bit later. Yeah, and probably rise a little bit earlier. It's minute. But anyway, this time of year, ironically, is a time of year that we should be coming inside, relaxing, slowing down. And this is the week of Christmas. And is anybody doing that? So it's sort of a juxtaposition we find ourselves in, right? It's supposed to be, just like nature. If we want to get in sync with nature, you see that all the trees look dead, everything is dormant. The root systems are down there taking a rest so that as spring starts to come, the earth will have energy to blossom again, right? So if we think of that in ourselves, I know it's hard to do that, especially during this time of year when there's sort of this frenzy, seemingly even during this pandemic. So just make an intention for yourself to take time each day to just sit and relax. Yes, and close your eyes and become quiet. So let's just do some shaking. Let's shake off what we picked up this morning. And we're just going to do this nice, beautiful, relaxing flow. Yeah. So shake anything off, shake your head. Good. And then become still. Hands down on your lap. Look, let's float our eyes closed. And we're going to just do this little experiment here. So when we are in palms down, tendency is that we're just going to take a couple breaths, right? So with palms down on our lap, we're going to take a nice long deep breath in. I'm going to pause the breath at the top. Just recognize the pause and then slowly breathe out through the nose. And then breathe in slowly. Just notice how easily it is to deeply breathe in. Pause and breathe out through the nose. Relax. And now we're going to flip our palms up on our lap. Eyes remain closed. So palms are up, tops of the hands resting on your lap. And we're going to again take 2 breaths here. So taking a nice big deep breath in. Pause the breath at the top. And then slowly let it out. And I just want you to notice if breathing in is easier and deeper with palms up. As we're in this mudra, prati mudra. Yeah, take a breath in. Pause the breath at the top. Honor the pause. And breathe out. Yeah, so we may have noticed that when we're in this prati mudra with our palms up, gathering the energy from the earth, it makes it a little easier to take a deep breath in. Yeah. Good. And maybe not. All right. So again, slowing our breath down, breathing deep during this time of winter solstice. Yeah. We're going to come into alternate nostril breathing here in a bit. But just let's take another couple breaths here. Breathing in, noticing in the pause and just honoring that pause and breathing out. Continue for 3 more breaths at your own pace. So again, this winter solstice is this time to slow down and honor this time of deep rest. We're mirroring nature if we can do that. Mirror nature. Yeah. And solstice marks the end. So today we're marking the end of a cycle. And the earth, starting tomorrow, will start to begin to return to the rebirth that is spring. Yeah. So it's a lovely time to tune in and reflect on what you truly want. whatever that is for you. Happiness, joy, you know, maybe a new car, you know, but really finding joy in each and every moment, and whatever it is, again, for you, health. So reflect on that and plant those seeds now on the exhale breaths. So imagine you're planting those seeds of what you truly want for this new year, this next year. Yeah, nourishing our root system as we spend this time in just quiet relaxation. Good. Now just doing a few rounds of alternate nostril breath to slow our breath down, deepen it. Bringing the tips of your right fingers, your pointer finger and your second finger into the middle of your eyebrows, your third eye, that seed of intuition. Yeah. All right, and then take a breath in through both nostrils and let go. You can let go through the mouth. Now gently touch your right nostril with your thumb and breathe in through the left. And then just gently close the left and breathe out the right. Slowly and deeply, all the way. Then breathe in through the right. Gently close your right nostril, breathe out the left. Breathe in the left. Pause, close, breathe out right. Relax the breath, keep going for 3 more rounds. Breath is relaxed, not struggling. Yes, and you're just generally just breathing out and in slowly through each side. Continue on. And just the next time that you breathe out the left side, so no hurry. Just relax. Once you breathe out through the left, relax your right hand onto your lap, still in this Prapti Mudra with palms up. Yeah, good. Such a beautiful time of year. Yes, it's time to slow down, to relax. Even today, light a little candle honoring this winter solstice. Yeah, the return slowly of the light. Good. In our hearts, on the earth. Good. All right. So, keeping your eyes closed if you like, or you can flutter them open. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. You want to flip your palms down now, you can. So feel a little grounding going on. And then slowly roll your head over to the right. Press into your feet to lift your head up and back. And over to the left. And forward. Just make this feel nice on your neck. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Next time you come forward, pause and reverse opposite direction. Inhaling up, slowly exhaling down. Hard for us to slow down. Making that intention will actually help you get more done if we take time to rest. Next time your head comes forward, pause and just slowly lift the head back up. Good. All right, coming into now for our vagus nerve here. We're going to take a breath in. Find a tall spine, hearts gently lifting. As you exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. So we do this fairly regularly. And look up to the upper left corner of the room with your eyes. not with your head. Your head stays forward, but just with your eyes. And find breath, slow breath through the nose. And now if you stay here long enough, once you get the sensation of what you want to yawn, right, or sigh, or swallow, it's time to come out. Yeah, so just playing around with that, even on your own. Yeah. And if you had that sensation, great. If you didn't, that's fine too. And then bringing your right hand to the side of your head, and on an inhale breath, gently lift your head back up. Yeah. So that's a sign that the vagus nerve is re-kicked in, right? When we just tilt our head, and you might get that sensation over time where you just need to yawn, right? Or sigh. Yeah, just pay attention to that on this side. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, drop your ear to the left shoulder. Turn your eyeballs up to the right corner of the room. And just find nice, slow breath. Breathing in and out of your nose. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but eventually you'll probably get that sensation of want to yawn, yeah, or sigh, or swallow. All right, and then bringing your hand to the left side of your head, slowly lift the head back up. Good. And wiggle it out. So if you had that sensation or not, you can also do this laying down. When you're laying down in your bed and you drop your head over to the right, look up to the upper opposite side, and see how long it takes for you to get one of those sensations. This is something to play with. But that vagus nerve is what connects our brain to all of our internal organs. Biggest nerve in our body. Good. Relax the arms down. Good. Just wiggle the arms out. Inhale breath, lift the shoulders up. Stretch them back. Let them drop down and bring them forward. Inhale up, back. Exhale down, forward. And one more, inhale up, back. Exhale down and forward. Good. And shake it out. Nice. Bringing scooting forward into our chair here. Stretching our spine and cat-cow, laying your hands onto your lap. Good. On an inhale breath, gently press into your feet as you feel your heart lift up. Lift your chin, slide your hands as far up on your thighs as you feel your chest opening. Reach your elbows back behind you. Opening up our hearts, our lungs. Exhale, slide your hands forward and drop your head. And slide the hands up. Inhale, big breath. Reach back with the elbows, lift. And exhale, fold forward. Yes, drop the head forward wherever it feels comfortable. And then inhale, just slide your hands halfway up your thighs as you lift your head. Good. And find that tall spine again. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach your belly button forward and your chest. As you exhale, come forward. As you inhale, press into your hands and feet. As you come back up. Good. And exhale, just drop forward. Again, taking this nice and slow. Just noticing you can close your eyes at any time. Yeah, it helps us to really feel what's going on in our body. All right, and this time we're going to come back to forward fold, halfway about, yeah. And then bringing your forearms onto your thighs, fingers reaching forward, yeah, coming into a little cobra pose. So you're still looking down at the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, feel your shoulders relax down, feel your spine just relax to wherever it wants to go. So a little bit deeper into your forward fold. Good. Now keeping your body where it is. On an inhale breath, see if you can feel your heart reach forward and up slightly and maybe look up slightly. Yeah. And find your breath here in cobra pose. So your fingers are forward, yeah, or they can relax. You can relax your hands too, yeah. And each time you exhale, see if you can just relax your shoulders, relax the front of your spine towards the floor. Nice big breaths here. And on your next exhale breath, look down at the floor. Slide your hands back onto your thighs. And on your next inhale breath, slowly come back up. Yeah, good. And wiggle it out. Yeah, sometimes it feels so good to just slow it down, right? We had such a hard time. I had a crazy day yesterday, and I had so much to do when I got home. And I'm like, I am going into my meditation chair, putting a blanket on me, and for a half hour, to just sat with my eyes closed, listened to some nice music, meditated, and I got so much done after I was done with that. Yeah. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, relax the body, twist wherever it feels comfortable on your body. Look over the right shoulder, gently press onto the outside of the right thigh, and find some nice long deep breaths here, massaging out your internal organs. And on your next exhale breath, relax and slowly come back forward. Good. Take a nice breath in, find that tall spine, lifted heart. Exhale, relax, and twist over to the other side. Bring your awareness to your sit bones and making sure, especially that right sit bone is gently pressing into the chair. Looking over the left shoulder, and find your breath. Smile on the face, so much to be grateful for. Living in nature. And on your next exhale breath, relax the body, slowly come back forward. Good. And wiggle out the shoulders. Good. All right, so if you'd like to do the poses standing up, feel free to slide your heels back, lean forward into that forward fold, press down into your toes and your hands, and let's make our way to a stand, if that's what you'd like. Feel free to remain in your chairs if that's what's calling you today. Good. Slide this out. Good. Standing up. That's a good pose. Mountain pose. Yeah. Feet forward. Let's just check in. When you automatically stood up, how does your body feel? Are the joints stacked? You can lift your knees, kneecaps, drop your tailbone, tuck your belly in, roll your shoulders back and down, palms forward, chin back. Right? All those little adjustments that help us to not stand like this, right? We want to stand like this. Yeah, good. All right, so let's just start to move. Yeah, maybe just kick, shake your hands, kick your feet. Good. Just making some movement in your body. Because yes, as much as we rest, and sometimes we can rest deeper when we move just a little bit. Yeah, good. And then maybe cross the body. That feels good. Just coming into this little twist, kind of a little bit of a cross body balance. Yeah, we usually do our stability, fall prevention, which most of yoga is anyway. Today we're just slowing it down a little bit for honoring this winter solstice. Good. And then come back to center. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart. Just soften your knees slightly. Yeah. And just rock the body side to side. Good. Maybe lifting the opposite heel if you want to go a little deeper. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Yeah, just make this feel like a nice flow. Maybe tapping your low back as the one hand goes back each time. Waking up our adrenal system back there, our kidneys. again, slow it down and slowly come back to center. Yeah, just nice and slow. Good. All right, coming into a little side bend for our spine, a little dance here. Here we're gonna honor letting go of the past and the future and just being in the present moment. That is where we are most happy, is in the present moment. When our mind is quiet, we can be there. Yeah. So we're gonna start with the right hand rather. Turn the right palm out. On an inhale breath, reach your right arm out and up. Yeah. Now, depending on your shoulder, you may be here, just wherever it lands. Good. We're gonna tuck our low belly in, press down into your toes. Take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath with the left hand, the left palm can be gently hugging your side of your thigh. Just reach, stretch up, and then lean over to the left. Good. And then inhale, float back up. And on an exhale breath, we're going to turn and drop the right arm back. Yeah, that was then. That's the past. We're going to get rid of the past in our mind. Then inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale, bend the knee slightly and drop the arm across your body, forward and down. That's the future. We don't need that. Inhale, come back up. And again, turn back, softening the knees, drop the arm, inhale up. And this time, again, side bend. So lean over, maybe a tick more, maybe not. And inhale, come back up. Bring your hand into a fist. Rotate your hand, your fist, as you slowly make your way down. Relaxing the hand all the way down, the arm all the way down. Good, yeah. And wiggle it out. Yeah, I love that metaphor of that was then, that was that might be then, this is now. All right, let's do that on the other side. So turning the left palm out. On an inhale breath, reach the arm out. Relax the shoulder halfway up. Yeah, see where you can take your shoulder today. Yeah, take a breath in. Right hand hugs the side of the thigh. Exhale, stretch up and just drop over wherever it's comfortable. Not very far. Doesn't need to be far. Keep that upper shoulder back. Good. And then inhale, slowly come up, soften the knees, turn and drop that left arm back. That was then. Inhale up. Big breath in. Exhale, drop the arm across and down, bend the knees. That will be then. Don't know, never know. Inhale, come back up. Let's take away that past again. That was then. Drop it back. Inhale up. This is now. Exhale, lean over to the right. Back up. Make a fist with the hand. Rotate the fist as you relax the shoulder and gracefully let the arm descend. And shake it out, roll it out. Nice work, everybody. Okay, we're gonna come into a little bit. Let's just do a nice little back bend here. So we're gonna slide our arms back. We're gonna interlace our fingers behind our back. Yeah. Maybe kiss your palms together here. Okay. And take a breath in, lift the heart, reach your shoulders back, look up, and then just gently drag your hands towards the floor. Just opening up our hearts here. Couple breaths, smile on the face. So much to be grateful for. Just being here this morning. I commend you for being here this morning, taking care of yourselves. And as you exhale, just relax the whole body and unclasp your hands and shake them out. Good. Wiggle out the hips. All right, coming into just a nice little sun salutation flow. So you can have your chair in front of you here if you want to. We're going to just be stepping side to side. So or we're also going to be bending forward. So being mindful you don't hit your head on the back of your chair if it's in front of you. So let's start with Anjali Mudra, prayer position here for our hands. Good. On an inhale breath, we're going to just step out to the side and make a beautiful star. Yeah. Good. Softening the knees, toes are about forward. Let's look down and see if they're even with each other. Yeah. We're going to soften the knees and then you're just going to hinge at your hips. Slide your hips back. Bring your head down and reach your arms up and back. Yeah. And then on an inhale breath, you're just going to, as gracefully as you can, step everything together and exhale, hands to heart. Good. And then inhale out. Good. Exhale, soften those knees as you bow forward. Reach the arms back and up. And then inhale, tuck the belly in as you inhale and step together. Exhale, hands to heart. So we're going to do that a couple more times. Your stance can be wider, it can be narrower. Yet when you come in, you're breathing in and you're just drawing everything to center. So belly tucks in. All right, a couple more. Inhale out. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Just make it easy and flowy. Inhale out. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, candlestick, lighting our own candle. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale out. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale out. Exhale, forward. Inhale, step together. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful, nice. Let's just float your eyes closed here, so feet hip distance apart. Yeah, and your hands are like your own flame, right? Lighting that candle, that flame into your heart. As we begin the journey to spring over the next couple of months, but not looking into the future for wanting that right now. Let's honor what we have now. Yes, this is the time to allow yourself to relax and rest. And then floating the eyes open. Good. Relax the arms down. All right. So we're going to come into a little asana poses. So warrior two. So we're going to bring our feet wide apart. Toes are remaining forward here. Yeah. Again, you can always have your chair in front of you to hold on to the back of that chair. Good. All right. So find your stance, looking down. Let's see if your toes are even. Yes. Toe to toe. Good. Lift your right toes up, pivot on the right heel, drop. We're going to just set ourselves up for warrior two here. Good. And then we're going to reach the right arm back, left arm rather, your left arm, and right arm forward. Good. Take a nice big breath in, press down into the outside of your right foot. And as you slowly bend the right knee, just right over your ankle. Good. Now we're going to look over to the right middle finger. Good. You're gently reaching that right thigh back, outside of the right foot. You're pressing into, so we're opening up so the knee's not collapsing in. Good. And then take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale your breath, just roll your shoulders back and down. Belly's tucking in slightly. Fingers are relaxed. You can even wiggle your fingers to relax the fingers. Sending a message to relax your arms and your shoulders as well. Smile on the face. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. Find softness each time you exhale. Beautiful warriors. We're going to go into peaceful warrior. So on your next exhale breath, let your left arm float down, just resting on the left outside thigh. Lift your right palm up. Yeah. And then on an inhale breath, reach the right fingertips as high as they'll go towards the ceiling. Keep that right knee bent. Keep that right thigh reaching back. The knee doesn't collapse. And breathe. And now if you would like, you can bend your right elbow, let your right fingers float onto your head. Maybe the back of your skull, the top. Each time you exhale, see if you can reach that right elbow up a little higher, maybe. Smile on the face, breath is relaxed, take the struggle out of the pose. Now on an inhale breath, reach your arms up, the right arm up, good. On an exhale breath, just watch the right hand as it slowly floats down towards the floor. Good, all right. Turn your head back forward. We're gonna press into your right foot and straighten the knee and take a little break. So just let the body relax. You can wiggle the hips because we're gonna come into humble warrior, right? Humble warrior, peaceful and humble warriors we have. Good, all right. So take a nice big breath in. If you need to take a break and come out of the stance and come back in, why don't we all do that? Let's just bring our right toes forward. Bring heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Yeah, and shake it out. Shake out any tension that you might be holding. Wiggle the hips. Yeah, just let go of anything that you might have been gripping there. Yeah, so many times we do that, not even aware. All right, let's come back to our stance. Wide stance, toes forward, lift the right toes up, pivot on the right heel and drop the toes. So we're just coming back into our warrior two legs. So take a breath in, and as you exhale again, gently bend that knee. Good. Now this time we're gonna take our arms like we did, we're gonna slide them back and clasp them behind our back. Maybe the palms touch, maybe they don't. Good. All right, and again, we're reaching that right thigh back, right toes are pointed directly to the right wall. Good. So you can either remain right here, all different options here. Take a breath in. Good. And on an exhale breath, we're going to start to lean on an angle towards the floor, bringing the upper body, keeping the spine straight. Good. Just to wherever you land, right? Now, if it feels okay to drop your head, that's fine. If not, just keep looking at the floor. Another option is on an inhale breath, reaching your arms up off your back, lifting the hands up towards the sky. Yeah, so just find your place here. And take two nice big deep breaths. Try to relax the body. Find out if there's so much tension that you can't breathe, and see if you can adjust. Maybe you drop your arms back onto your back. On your next exhale breath, everybody relax your hands onto your back if they're not there already. Start to press your hands towards the back of the wall as you slowly press into your toes and lift your body back up. Good. Reach your shoulders back, lift your chin. And as you exhale, relax the whole body. Unclasp your hands. Good. Press into your toes to straighten the right knee. Slowly bring the right foot forward. And let's heel toe or gently step the body together and relax. Good. Yeah. All right. So we're going to just do that same beautiful dance on the other side. So if you were finding challenges, these are very complicated poses. And so many times if it's not feeling okay, just play around with it to get to a place where you can breathe deeply and you're not gripping. Yeah. All right. So let's wide stance. Good. And then we're going to lift the left toes now, pivot on the left toes and come forward. And again, if you're seated, I meant to mention, just take the knee out to the side. Yeah. All right. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to bend that left knee now. Press into the outside of the left foot, the pinky toe. And we want that knee not to collapse in. Yeah. So find your stance, reach your right arm back, left arm forward, and take a breath in. And try to have the arms even with each other. The tendency sometimes is the back arm is lower. So take a breath in. As you exhale, relax. Maybe turn your gaze over to that front left fingernail now. And start your breath. Nice long, slow, deep breaths here. Just enjoying this beautiful pose. Yes, strengthening, stabilizing, but in a peaceful fashion. And now on your next exhale breath, relax your right arm, let it float down to the right thigh. Lift the left palm up, On an inhale breath, reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. You can start to look up as well a little bit, maybe up to the corner of the room, upper corner of the room. And then if you want to bend the left elbow and just rest your hand onto the back of your head, good. Find your breath, and each time you exhale, sink a little deeper maybe. Each time you exhale, lift the left elbow up a little higher maybe. Smile on the face, find relaxation. Allow your body to just rest, even in this pose. On an inhale breath, float the hands back up. Exhale, watch the left hand as it slowly descends towards the floor. Good. And then press down into your left toes to straighten. Bring your gaze forward. Let's pivot the left toes forward. Heel toe. Even that heel toe is a pose to help strengthen your ankles and shake it out. Yeah. So holding poses sometimes, many times, is more challenging than doing it quickly, going from one to the next to the next. Yes, because you're set into this pose and you are having to stay there and breathe, right? And then your mind starts to say, wait, when are you coming out? What are we doing here? And that's when it's the time to say, okay, breathe and relax. So let's do our warrior, our humble warrior on this side. Come back to our stance here. Good. Just play around, have fun with all of this, any of it. Like lift the toes, come back to our warrior 2 legs, right? So again, we're pressing into the outside of that left toe to bend the knee. So we want that knee right above the heel, not caving in. Good. So find your legs here. Glide your arms back, interlace your hands behind your hips. Good. And then just feel that nice stretch. I love this stretch because it just opens up the heart, right? Coming to the side slightly, to the left a little bit. Take a breath in. You can, again, stay right here. Yes. Yeah. And if you want to come forward on an exhale breath, slowly bring the body forward, keeping the spine nice and long as you come forward. Yeah. Good. And then maybe you drop your head if that feels like too much or not sturdy enough. Maybe you just look at the floor. Maybe you lift your arms up off your back. Find your breath. Each time you exhale, ask yourself, what can I soften a little bit? What struggle can I take out? I know I'm safe. Can I just take the struggle out? Good. On your next exhale breath, relax your hands onto your back if they're not there already. Start to press back with your hands and your feet to slowly lift the body back up. Good. And then unlace the hands, straighten the knee, pivot the toes in, and heel toe your feet back to that hip distance apart. Shake it out, get the body loose. Good. Yeah. And let's just rock your hands forward and back. Let's kick the feet on that off center if that's comfortable for you. Basically just moving however it is that you feel like you want to move to shake off all the tension. Okay, so coming into a little bit deeper back bend here with our camel pose. So now that we're sort of open up here, yeah, we're going to slide our hands back, bend the elbows a little bit, and just bring your hands to the back of your hips. Yeah, that should feel nice with your palms resting right on the waist, right? The top of the waist there. Yeah. And if that is too much for you, you can clasp your hands again behind your back. Good. So we're going to soften the knees here. Good. On an inhale breath, we're going to press the belly forward, lift the heart, and look up towards the ceiling. Yeah. And breathe. Each time you exhale, maybe you gently press the hips forward. There's a soft bend in the knees. Yeah. And breathe. Wide open. Opening up that beautiful flame in our heart. We can make our own light. On an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up. On an exhale breath, slide the hands down. Good. And just roll out the shoulders, shake the arms gently. Yeah, good. Wiggle the hips. Nice, good. All right, final standing pose here. We're just gonna do a chair pose. Yeah, nice and slowly though. So you still have your chair in front of you there. Good. So we're gonna take a big breath in. You can just rest your hands onto your thighs or the chair if it's in front of you. Take a breath in. On an exhale breath, start to send your hips back as if you're trying to find a stool behind you. Yeah, good. You'll probably notice that your toes start to float up off the floor. So you want to gently press your toes, the pads of your toes, into the floor. Good. Now let's see if you can lift your heart, keeping your legs where they are, but just lifting your heart slightly. Yeah. Again, many variations of this chair pose. Good. It's available to you. Maybe you bring one arm forward, holding out the thigh or the chair. Maybe you bring both arms forward. If you find you did that and it's too much strain in your back, just come back to holding on to something. Yeah. If you're here and you want more, you can maybe reach your fingertips up to the upper corner of the room. Yeah. And breathe. Big breath here. So wherever your arms are, all breathing, and each time you exhale, see if you can sit back just a little bit more. Smile on the face. Take it slow. Relax the body, even though this is a hugely challenging pose. That's what life is, right? Breathe through those challenges. That will help you get through. That's what this gift of breath is for. Great. And then exhale, slowly relax the hands down, either on the chair or your thighs. Look down, press into your toes, and ever so slowly start to straighten the knees. Once the knees are straight, relax the arms, turn the palms out. On an inhale breath, reach the arms out and up. And if you can, interlace your fingers, bring your pointer fingers to a steeple, again, like we're our own little candle, our own light, our own flame. Relax your low rib cage and just stretch, pressing into your toes, reaching up with your hands. Each exhale breath, see if you can reach up a little bit higher. Now, some of us might not be here. We might be in cactus pose, depending on your shoulders. Doesn't matter. Find your breath. As you exhale, get longer. And on your next exhale breath, start to bend the elbows. Yeah, unlace your hands and slowly, slowly float the arms down. And relax. And roll the shoulders out. Good. All right, let's go ahead and find our chairs if we weren't there already. Nice, lovely, restful practice there, everyone. Yeah, you can find rest in everything, pretty much. Yeah, unless you're driving in the city. Okay, so finding your chair, scooting forward just a little bit. We worked our hands a little bit, so let's reach our arms forward, lift the fingers up, spread the fingers wide, and reach them out and in. Let your arms be involved in this and your shoulders too, out and in. Yeah. Good. And then bend the elbows, bring the hands back now up in front of your shoulders. Stretch your fingers wide and make them into a fist. Stretch and make them into a fist. And stretch, make them into a fist. Interlace your fingers in front of your chest and just let your hands, your wrists, just be nice and loose as you wiggle them around. Yeah. Good. Just relax the fingers, relax the wrists. Good. And shake it out. Nice. All right, coming into a little bit of a nice, restful hip opener, if that's possible. It is. Good. So we're gonna take a big breath in. And as you exhale, draw your belly forward. Good. Let's clasp our hands behind our right knee. On an inhale breath, lift the body back up. Arms get straight. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, see if you can hug your thigh into your belly. Good. Or toe on the floor. And a couple nice slow circles to love our feet, right? And then reverse. You can't see my foot in this, but just nice and slow, right? And if it's available to you now, bringing that upper leg across to the left, outside of the left leg, or cross at your ankles. Good. All right. Wherever your legs are, up here or down, let's see if you can lift the chest. The spine is tall. So we're not crunched back to be up here. If that's the case, I remind you, you could just come to the ankles. Yeah, good. All right, so nice tall spine, lift the chin, look up slightly. Big breath in. As you exhale, glide your belly forward. So keep the spine straight, keep the head right above the spine, not forward. And just lean the whole body forward till you find a stretch on the left, on your right rather. And breathe. On the next exhale breath, if you want to relax your gaze and your head just looking down at the floor. Good. If you want more of a stretch, if you're up top, you can lift your toes up. Your right toes up to your right knee. Yeah. You can even lay your hands onto your upper leg if you want even a deeper stretch in that right. So you decide. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breath here. And close your eyes, and each time you exhale, ask yourself, ooh, are my shoulders, can I soften them down? Is my jaw clenched? Can I relax, even open my mouth slightly? Relax my jaw, relax my right hip. Yeah. Find a smile on the face. Enjoy this restful opening of the hips. Lingering here for just a few more. Each exhale breath, invite a little more opening, a little more softness. And then on an inhale breath, slowly bring your body, just let it float back up. Yeah, good. And uncross. Good. All right, wiggle it out. And just do the other side. So taking a nice big breath in. As you exhale, glide your belly forward. Press that belly forward, chest forward, and just come forward wherever it's comfortable. Clasping your hands behind the left knee now. On an inhale breath, press into your feet. Bring the body up, arms start to straighten. Good. And then on the next inhale breath, hug that thigh into your belly. Reach your shoulders back, lift your heart, lift your chin. So you're either here, or you can have the toe on the floor. Yeah. And let's just move the foot, that right foot in circles or side to side if your toe's on the floor. Yeah, nice and slow. Feel how it felt different on the other foot maybe. Maybe you have a little bit of stiffening more on this side than you did the other side. Just notice. Good. And then relax. And now if it's available to you, maybe bring that right leg, the left leg, to the outside of the right thigh or knee. Yeah, if this is feeling like it's a chore, drop it to your ankles. Yeah, good. Lift the heart, nice straight spine, pressing the heart forward and up, look up. Good. And then on an exhale breath, just glide the belly forward, the chest forward. Keep the spine straight, the head above the spine. Couple breaths. Next time you exhale, relax the head forward. If you want more, maybe you lift the toes, those left toes up. Maybe you relax your arms onto your upper leg there, or lower leg rather. And breathe. And again, feel free to close your eyes. find your breath. And each time you exhale, soften something. Yes, inviting a little more expansion with each exhale breath. Inviting a little more relaxation with each exhale breath. Smile on the face. Finding joy in this moment. Even in a situation that might not be 100% comfortable, find the joy. And on an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up. Just let it float back up. Good. And uncross. Nice job. Good. And just wiggle the body, wiggle the hips, maybe sway the body side to side. Just loosening up the hips. Good. So yes, during this time where we should be really tapping into slowing down, sometimes we don't even notice that we're in this tense, crazy mode, right? Of worrying about this or that or what's going to happen. And I mean, we're doing that on steroids right now during this pandemic. So we're going to just play with feeling the difference between rest and tension. Okay, so we're going to bring our palms up on our lap. It's very simple. We're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, bring your hands into a fist, squeeze your eyes together, squeeze everything, your shoulders, your back, your belly, your thighs, press your toes into the floor, get as tense as you can possibly get. See if you can continue to keep breathing though, even though we're tense. Glutes are tense, everything is tense, a little bit more tense. And on your next exhale breath, relax the whole body. Keep the eyes closed. Just feel how nice that feels to allow the body to relax from toe to head. Good. And then gently flutter the eyes open. So sometimes we need that delineation, that duality to say, wow, it does feel good to relax, right? Good. Okay, so leaning forward, we're gonna scoop your hips all the way to the back, and we're gonna get ready for Shavasana, final relaxation pose. Yeah. So you're laying down on the floor if that's in your practice, having your hips all the way back if you're in your chair. Again, we're gonna have this Prati mudra so that we can just gain some nice energy, deepen our breath, yeah, as we now rest. So take a big breath in. As you exhale, float your eyes closed. Eyes closed. And take another breath in and pause the breath at the top. And as you exhale, allow the body to relax even more. And allow yourself to just be here now for the next couple of minutes. Relaxing, letting go of all the stuff we hold, all the past that we just ruminate about, all the future that we worry about, and just be here, sitting in joy in your heart. Relax your toes, your feet, your legs. Feel your hips melting into the floor, your chair. Belly's relaxed, all of your internal organs, heart, shoulders, arms, hands and fingers, back, your head, Relax the skin of your forehead. Relax that area between your eyebrows. Feel your eyes floating back into the eye sockets. And draw a gentle little smile on your face. And fill your heart with gratitude for this body and this breath. What a gift we have been given. Breath is relaxed now. Let your mind expand to all four corners of the room. Let it get big. With each soft exhale, let go of a little bit more. And let go of even more. Relax. Bring your awareness to how you feel. Bring your awareness to what it means to rest and relax. And imagine your body gaining strength in this relaxation and getting ready to eventually blossom. And take a little bit deeper breath in. Let it go. Let go of any last bits of tension you're deciding to hold. And feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to come back into the space, begin to move your body. If you're laying down, bend your knees and roll over onto your side. If you're seated, start to rock the body side to side. Maybe begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Maybe begin to deepen your breath gently. Smile back on the face. And we're all going to meet seated, eyes still closed, floating our hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto that beautiful light in your heart. Yeah. Take a nice big deep breath in, fill your heart, let your light grow brighter as you inhale. And as you exhale, relax the body, bow your forehead, relax your shoulders. In closing, practice today with this. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me lay an invincible summer. Yeah. Sound familiar? When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open. Let the light in slowly. Remain rested as you lift your head. Thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself today on this most beautiful day, the darkest day of the year. Let us celebrate. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you for being here.